Hi everybody, it's Jason, one of the animal care managers here at the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo, and I'd like to introduce you today to our newest giraffe herd member. This is CMZoo's calf just over my shoulder here behind me. She was born on July 6th. About mid-morning, we had the whole herd out in the main exhibit, and we got the notification that CMZoo had started her labor process. And what that looked like was that the hooves were starting and the birth process was getting into full flow. And so we were able to bring CMZoo in from the main yard, and then about 1:20 that day in the birth stall, where we had her situated every night for the 2 months prior to that, we were able to shift her into there and get her situated to give birth. So at 1:20 on July 6th, this little calf was born. It's a female calf. As you can see, she's pretty inquisitive, super playful, and checking out her new world that she was born into. She's definitely a strong calf. When she hit the ground, she kind of had her legs all twisted over her neck and head. It made a couple of us a little bit nervous, but what she quickly realized was that she had some great giraffe calf strength, and she was able to straighten herself out. And believe it or not, she was up standing within the first 35 minutes or so, and so that was super exciting to see. Once she stood up, she stayed up for a long period of time, really till later that night. So she was really strong from the get-go once she got up to her feet, and then we saw nursing within a few hours of her getting back up. So this calf has been doing great ever since then. You can see that she's well over 6 feet tall, and she's filled out quite a bit. We're estimating her to be over 200 pounds at this stage. So this calf has been doing great. She's learning how to follow her mom around into all kinds of spaces. A lot of the indoor spaces she's already been in. She spends her nights still on a sand stall, so we like to make sure that she has a nice cushy area to bed down at night and do her resting. Her days are pretty active, so she is learning to go with her mom into different spaces, indoor and outside. So she's in our south yard with me today, and Amani over my shoulder. And she's definitely meeting lots of giraffe. So we've got Amani, Mashama, Twigga. These are all giraffe that she's met. We'll continue to introduce her, usually one by one, to giraffe. One of her favorite new herd members was Bailey also. Bailey, we're hoping to be a mom to be someday as well. So getting Bailey around a young calf is super important to kind of see what she does with a young calf. And she definitely was interested in smelling this little girl calf and kind of figuring out how this new calf would be. And so it was great to see Bailey have that interaction with her as well. So guys, the calf has done great shifting everywhere inside in our adjoining outdoor spaces to the barn. And you've also been able to see her first opportunities to go out into the main exhibit. That's where you guys can really watch her now on our giraffe cams outside. So she's been exploring that outdoor space, doing really well out there. It's definitely a lot bigger world for her to explore and have the opportunities to meet some more of our herd here at the Cheyenne Mountain Zoo. And we'll continue to see her progress out there and become the great herd member with all the fantastic herd mates that she has here at the zoo, including her sister Ray, as well as some other of her close friends that she hasn't quite met yet. Those will continue to be introduced as she's getting used to this great big outdoor space.